Good morning. Thank you. Let's try that again. Good morning. Yesterday I had the opportunity to address all of our 8th graders, and the mic stopped working, and there's a lot of them. But they were so great. They just stopped so I could do this without a mic. I want to welcome you to Chaparral Middle School. This is truly a special day for all of us, and especially you parents. Thank you for being here. Before we get started, I do want to introduce a couple of people. One, I want to introduce Mrs. This is like, you're going to make me do it without a mic again today. But I'm ready. I want to introduce Mrs. Loera, our assistant principal. I also want to introduce our 3 SSRAs, Mrs. Ebel, Mr. Tran, they're both around here somewhere, and Mrs. Villanueva, our 8th grade SSRA. And as I said earlier, this is truly a special day and a special moment for all of us, every single person in this room. We're here this morning to do what our students deserve, and that is we are here to celebrate their successes. And celebration should not be done in isolation. Celebration should be done as a community. And so I'm so glad all of you could make it this morning, and I know parents maybe having to take time off of work, students taking time out of your busy days, and all of our staff members being here, thank you. It really does make a difference. Listen, 6th grade was just a short couple of years ago. I know 6th grade was hard. I know coming here was difficult. I remember all of you, when you were in this gym, when you were 5th graders visiting. You were about this tall, and this gym probably looked really big, and everything was so daunting. But I am here to tell you that within our final week of school, together at Chaparral, that all of you have done so well, and you've made us all proud. Let's give all of our 8th graders a round of applause. And so let me tell you just briefly what this special day is about. This day is marked by many symbolic moments. This next week will be marked by many symbolic moments. And the most significant moment is when your teachers, who are seated behind me, they are your greatest supporters and cheerleaders at this school. When they celebrate you, that's truly a special moment. Students, again, be thankful for this moment here. You should all be very proud of yourselves. And for those individuals today being recognized with an award, you should be proud of what you have accomplished in the company of a community that supports you 100%. So to get things started, I'm going to invite up Mrs. Gladys in place of Mrs. Barrera. Come on.
Hello, everyone. I'm Miss Gladys, announcing for Miss Barrera. The first award for overall improvement and achievement goes to Andrew DeBoe. Andrew has been such a joy to have as a student these past few years. He is such an amazing student with a kind heart. Andrew always tries his best in all his classes and is willing to help others do their best. He has the most fun-loving, spunky personality, and it will be missed here at Chaparral. The second award for overall improvement and achievement goes to Bryson Libre. Bryson has shown so much growth these past few years in so many areas. He is one of the most empathetic and fun-loving students I have ever had. He has shown so much growth in his maturity and academic skills. Bryson's silly, fun-loving nature will be truly missed. Congratulations, Bryson. And the next presenter is Miss Abinetti.
Good morning. I would like to recognize 6 outstanding students in PE for my classes. This is always a challenge. We have about 230 to 40 students, so narrowing it down to 6 is very, very tough. But looking at the students this year, I had a lot of great kids. All of you were great. But these 6 are the hardest working. They work hard every day. They have a great attitude about it. They're dedicated to their health, their wellness, their fitness. They strive for lifelong habits that are going to keep them healthy and well. They constantly are showing improvement, and they show strong character, they support each other, and they encourage their peers. So I'd like to recognize Rex Chan, Kingston Chang, Isabella Correa, Ian Delmonico, Jasmine Juarez, and Elijah Owie. And now I'd like to bring up my partner, Mr. Lopez.
All right, good morning, everyone. I am Mr. Lopez, and I think it's only fitting to start this morning with a 2 clap. So can I have all my 8th graders give me a 2 clap on 3? Ready? 1, 2, 3. There we go. There we go. If you know, you know. So this was my first year teaching at Chaparral, and I knew that I was coming to an amazing school, but I didn't know it was going to be this amazing. One of the greatest things about this school are the people. Our teachers, our administrators, our classified staff, and most importantly, our students. Amongst all of my amazing students, I have selected 6 students who stood out in categories such as someone who doesn't shy away from hard work, someone who does their best when their best is required, someone who is competitive in our physical education environment, someone who is a great teammate, and lastly, someone who pushes themselves to develop and improve upon their last performance. Each of these students fulfills all of these requirements in one way, shape, or form. So my Excellence in Physical Education awards go to Leanne Garcia Olmos, Elijah Kim, Isaiah Van Dendries, Dylan Sigler, Sophia Solomon, and Eleanor Trim. I would now like to bring Miss Abinetti back up here with me. We'll be presenting our Tri-Sport Athletes Awards. Congratulations to my students. So these next group of athletes competed in a Chaparral Middle School sport in all 3 seasons, so that's fall, winter, and spring.
We like to recognize these kids because they've been dedicated to these 3 seasons and dedicated to their sports programs, all while balancing home, school, social life, all of it. These kids are very dedicated. They make practice every day. They're competitive. They make their competitions. Many of them are involved in sports outside of school, and many of them have been involved in their sports here at Chaparral for the last 3 years. So this is a huge commitment. And it's very, very special to us. And without them, our athletics programs wouldn't be what they are. So we'll start with Victor De La Vega.
Lisa Feng.
Abigail Hahn.
Jasmine Juarez.
Alice Kim.
Ryan Manning.
Bob Payne.
Carter Prudhomme.
Jacqueline Reese.
Dylan Sigler.
Aiden Torres.
And last but certainly not least, Robbie Uemura. And now we'd like to introduce Mrs. Barr.
Good morning. Just like you heard before, I have a lot of 8th graders. And so when Mr. President and I were discussing these awards, we wish we could give one to everyone, but it is fun to narrow down and choose a few outstanding people. So the first award we are going to present this morning goes to somebody who started on his instrument in 7th grade. So he was a beginner, and now this year has grown so much, improved so much, and is really outstanding in his section. So most improved in orchestra goes to Evan Shen. This next award goes to somebody who's been in orchestra since 6th grade and who's just shown serious dedication from the beginning. She comes in, she works hard, she has a smile on her face, she's improved so much, she has a positive attitude, and just is a real go-getter in everything she does. And so excellence in orchestra goes to Eleanor Trim. Finally, this is someone else who's been with me for all 3 years, and she is somebody who is always willing to be a leader, even though she's a little bit of a quiet person. And she has a great attitude. She never complains about anything she's asked to do. She works hard, she plays great, and this Outstanding Leadership in Orchestra Award goes to Audrey Vaughn. Congratulations, orchestra. It is also my honor to present Mr. Bossman's awards this morning. He really wanted to be here and unfortunately could not be, so Mr. Perez and I are acting in his place today. He wanted me to start with, all of his students are great, he loves them all, he really wanted to fail them just to keep them one more year. But he can't. So, this first award goes to somebody who lead the beginning band to success and is hands down one of the top leaders in band. So outstanding commitment to excellence in band goes to Sarah Shute. The next student is one of Mr. Bossman's top players, getting recognized all over the place with performances and awards outside of music as well. Incredible dedication and craft in band goes to Stephanie Zapp. And finally, this is Mr. Bossman's go-to guy for anything he needs in band. He's always there to help out, and he's a fantastic tuba player. Leadership and hard work in band goes to Henry Folgerson. Congratulations to all band students. I would like to welcome up Mrs. Davis.
Good morning, everyone. It is my honor to introduce first someone that is an outstanding player in my guitar class. So they're an outstanding player, outstanding leader, just wonderful all-around person, and I'm really grateful to have seen them grow over the past couple of years. This award goes to Tiffany Trinidad. The next two awards I'm going to be giving are for my choir classes. The first one I'm going to be giving out is for this year a student who has been a leader, a great musician, has put in countless effort and hours at concerts and events to make sure that our group is successful. And I could not have had as successful of a year, we would not have been as good as we are without her dedication. This is for my student director, Ariel Lai. Come on up. The last person I would like to recognize is also a choir student. You can already see the name, I can tell. But they are not just a choir student. They were in choir with me for the past 2 years. This year they're actually my TA, my teacher's assistant. Narathi Kamapala talked about you. And shout out to this one. Not only has she worked as a TA, as a musician, sung and danced in groups, she's also conducted at festivals, at competitions this year and did an amazing job. So congratulations and thank you. Thank you to all the dedication and hard work. It is also my pleasure to introduce Mr. York's 3 awards this year. Alrighty. Mr. York had 3 different students he was hoping to recognize, celebrate, and thank for all of their dedication this year, for putting hours into our shop newscast, working on filming, editing, fine-tuning the videos, being at multiple events throughout the year where they went ahead and filmed, did live broadcasts for our spring musical. He wants to thank them for their commitment, their excellence, and the time that they have shown. First student is Kylie Chung. The second student he wanted to recognize is Austin Lick. Come on up. And the third student is Elizabeth. Oh, yeah. All right, and I forgot to say, but my name is Mrs. Davis. Thank you guys, and congratulations to all of our 8th graders for an amazing year. Up next, I would like to introduce Mr. Chung.
Good morning, everyone. first off, I want to congratulate the entire 8th grade class. You guys worked really hard this year. We're very proud of all of you. It's a real challenge to pick just 6 of you to recognize. But I think you'll agree that lots of our students here have exceptional talent, so we want to make sure we're highlighting them. So I would like to first recognize for their hard work, their great participation, and their enthusiasm for learning, Ali Al-Saeed. After Ali, Henry Folgesteiner. Next, Ryan Ho. After Ryan, Brista Lynn. Next is Abigail Liu. And finally, Elizabeth Ng. Thank you for all your hard work, and you guys can clear your seats. And next, I'd like to introduce the delightful Mrs. Dempsey.
All right, good morning. As we wrap up this year, I wanted to start off by thanking each and every one of my students for your energy, your curiosity, and your hard work in my class. Even though there definitely were some trying times and a few choice words, it has been a joy to learn and grow alongside of you all this year. In my class, we focus on the development of culture, citizenship, and the connection of our content to the current day society. Today, I would like to recognize these students who have displayed an exceptional performance, participation, and passion for the subject. First up, Belinda Lee. Brista Lynn. Maki Shi. Annabelle Wang. Representing for the gentlemen, Owen Zhang. All right, the last award I have here, I started last year and I accidentally renamed it this year, but the same context. Historian of the Year. This is a student that just loves the subject. They always, I'm gonna be honest, probably knew more than I do. Every time their hand went up, I was like, ooh, you know, and just loved the subject so much, was excited every single day to come to class and see what was on the board and display his knowledge. So today, Historian of the Year goes to Toby Santiago. The best neighbor ever, Mrs. Flanagan.
Good morning. As most of my colleagues have already mentioned, this time of year is very difficult. To work with so many amazing students throughout the year and then have to narrow it down to 6 awards is truly difficult. But for my first award, I wanted to recognize a particular student who at one point in the year decided, I'm gonna make some changes. I'm gonna do things a little bit differently. And to see their motivation as they continue to watch their grade grow higher and higher and higher was truly exciting. I couldn't be more proud of this young lady, and I hope that she continues this hard work and effort as she moves on to the high school. So my first award is for outstanding effort in language arts. It goes to Naylin Hernandez. My next set of awards go to students that truly have shown strength in all areas of language arts. They are not only good readers, writers, speakers, they enjoy participating, which is always a bonus when you're talking out to the crowd and you think nobody's listening. They're quick to kind of help you out. And all year long, they've maintained some of the highest grade point average throughout the year. So for this group, I have no doubt that they're going to continue with doing their best. So for excellence in language arts, Justin Ho. Nirthi Pendakanti. Audrey Wu. Grace Zhao. And then I'd also like to call up Mrs. Gibbons because we did an award together.
So the next two students we have found excelled in both science and language arts, and I'll read the little science description in just a minute, but first we will call up Hart Caballero. And Belinda Lee. Okay, so the students who are receiving the award for excellence in science today, amongst these two ladies, are those that show a quiet appreciation for science that was evident in their work throughout the year. There are many qualities that set them apart from their peers. For some, it is their attention to detail. For others, it's their creativeness and the ability to see the world through a scientific lens. They all have a desire to know more and wonder why. They can be relied on to follow the lab procedures and work with their group. All of the award recipients took their time to give thoughtful answers that demonstrated their reasoning ability, critical thinking skills, and were able to apply what we learned inside the classroom to the real world. The recipients of the Excellence in Science Award may not always be the most vocal in class, but they are the ones that know what should be happening and can tell you why it happens. So, congratulations to the following students. The first one is Marianne Espiritu. And Henry Folgersteiner. And C. Chinko. And Ivan Ma. And Sabrina Zhang. I don't think she's here. So, thank you guys. And I would like to call up Mrs. Haro.
Sometimes when we're learning hard things and confusing things, we tend to be negative with ourselves, and we say things like, I suck at math. Well, this award goes to someone who didn't do that. Instead of being defeated and avoiding math, She asked questions and did things like stay after school to get help. And I was super impressed as I saw her rise up to become a consistent, solid A math student. The award for outstanding grit in math goes to Rebecca Moscow. The next award goes to a student who has consistently shown enthusiasm and engagement in every science lesson and project. Not only does he do really well at learning science, he brings good energy and spreads it to his peers to help create a positive learning environment. The award for excellence in science goes to Lincoln Alina. This next award is for DBL, or Design-Based Learning students. The expectation for DBL students is to create never-before-seen, or NBS, designs in response to challenges, to think critically to solve problems that happen on their landforms, to effectively plan and collaborate with their peers to get the job done, to have epic presentation skills as they share what they've made, and all this on top of learning all the things everyone else in 8th grade has to learn. Many DBL students do this well, so picking students for this award was very difficult. But the following have gone above and beyond to meet those expectations. The award for Outstanding Core Student goes to Kingston Cheng, Layla Swartz, Eleanor Trin, and Ivy Zai. Thank you, and my students, you can now sit down. And I'd like to introduce the lovely Mrs. Swartz.
Good morning. So as many of my fellow teachers have already said, one of the most difficult parts of this job is recognizing just a few students when so many are truly deserving. This year, the decision was especially challenging because I am fortunate to teach a group filled with hardworking and talented students. Every one of them has something special to offer, and I wish I could give an award to each and every one of them. That being said, it is my honor to recognize a few students whose hard work, dedication, creativity, and outstanding citizenship have truly stood out. To start, for excellence in social studies, I'd like to recognize Hart Caballero. For outstanding core students, the first I'd like to recognize is Ryder Crosby. And then Jackson Cole. Next up is Mila Liu. And then we have Riley Noska. And finally, Prisha Vashish. Thank you so much, and now I'd like to welcome up Mr. Macias.
Good morning. I'm Mr. Macias. I've been incredibly fortunate to work with a group of such exceptionally gifted and diligent students in my math classes throughout this year. The recipients of this award stand out due to their outstanding academic achievements, unwavering commitment to learning, and their remarkable ability to infuse their passion and optimistic attitude into the classroom environment. These individuals serve as a constant source of inspiration for me as an educator, and they play an indispensable role in the overall success of our school. I take great pleasure in acknowledging the following students. Jack Xie. Max Goodwin. Rohan Sanji. Hart Caballero. Bristol Lynn. Audrey Wu. Congratulations to all of you. Now I'd like to introduce Mr. Mann.
Hello there, I'm Mr. Mang. Thank you for being here today. Today I have the honor of handing out awards to 6 young historians who have displayed excellence in social studies throughout the year. For this award, I have selected students who have not only shown academic excellence, but also a genuine interest and enthusiasm for the subject. These students never hesitated to volunteer their thoughts, ask deeper questions, or help out their fellow classmates. I am proud to recognize these 6 hardworking and dedicated students. The first one is Ridvi Das. The next student is Lisa Fang. The next student is Andrew Lin. Our next student is Joy Long. Next we have Ron Wong. And then lastly we have Andrew Zepeda. All right, I'd like to welcome Mr. Nickel to the stage.
Hello, I'm Mr. Nickel. I'm the visual arts teacher here at Chaparral. And I have the distinct pleasure of presenting the award for excellence and dedication to visual arts. When I came to deciding who I would give these 2 medals to, I really tried to think of a few things that were the qualities of someone who would deserve these medals, because there's so many people in my class who are deserving. So the 3 qualities that I really thought of as that goes just beyond the ability to make beautiful images, but to really challenge yourself to try something new, to persevere in the face of a challenge or the unexpected, and to be adaptable. And the last thing is being supportive of fellow artists and really chiming in and helping other artists when they struggle as well. So the first of our 2 recipients is Bonnie Chan. And the second, Eileen Wang. All right, let's give him another big hand. All right, and unfortunately, Miss Rubio is not able to be here today. So I will be presenting her awards, and she's given me this to say about these students. The following three will be receiving their award for excellence in Spanish. They have demonstrated exceptional dedication, fluency, and skill in reading, writing, listening, and speaking. And the first award goes to Isabella Correa. And Brista Lynn. And finally, Annabelle Wang. Thank you, and now I'd like to present Mr. Pack.
Good morning. It's my pleasure to recognize a few students for their excellence in mathematics. The group of students I am recognizing consists of my hardest working student, a student who has shown tremendous growth this school year, a few quiet leaders, and one of the most gifted math students I've ever taught. All of these students possess the characteristics I want for all of our Cougars. They are hardworking, honest, humble, helpful, and high-quality human beings. These students have persevered all year in the classroom in pursuit of furthering their understanding of mathematics. Please congratulate the following students with me: Beatrice Durong, Ana Yancy Teo Montaño, Lincoln Alinas, Linda Yang, Owen Zhang, and Eric Zhao. And now I'd like to introduce Mrs. Robertson.
Hi there. I know you guys are like, Mrs. Morrison's a sixth grade teacher. Guess what, you guys? I also teach yearbook. So this award, I only have one, but it's for my yearbook class. And I want to tell you this one award is super important. This award goes to our yearbook editor. And let me just tell you a second about what the yearbook editor does. Imagine that your homework is on display for the entire school and the community. The yearbook is a book of 128 pages. The yearbook editor is responsible for putting their seal of approval on every single page. Can you imagine the pressure of this job? And this young lady has done a fantastic job, so much that our yearbook this year, for the very first time, won a Gallery of Excellence Award. And what this means is that our yearbook will be uploaded to a very large and very popular website for yearbook companies, and it will be a mentor text that they will be able to use to help them build their own yearbooks. So in our yearbook world, it's a very big deal. So I want to make sure and extend my gratitude to Daisy Wu for a fantastic job. Please welcome the beautiful Mrs. Tronsky.
Hello. The following students not only represent those with some of the highest academic achievements in my class, but are also truly scientifically minded. They're interested in understanding patterns in the natural world and express their understanding through accurate scientific equations, well-written lab reports, and elaborate projects. Additionally, these students go beyond Chaparral's strive for academic excellence and act as a peer leader in my class and always display a kind heart, positive, and respectful attitude. So my awards for excellence in science go to Bristol Lynn, Nirati Pendakanti, Bob Peng, Jocelyn Sun, and Eric Zhao. And now I'd like to introduce Mrs. Watson.
Good morning. I am here with Miss Wang. You can't see her, but she's like right here next to me virtually. And we would like to acknowledge 2 students who have demonstrated perseverance, resilience, and grit. They faced setbacks with courage, turned struggles into growth, and consistently pushed forward with heart and determination. We are very proud of their hard work. The first recipient is Leah Jazar. And Ella Shin. I have 2 more awards to hand out. The first one is a student that is a shining example of what it means to work hard, not for recognition, but because she truly cares. Whether staying focused in class, going the extra mile on assignments, or offering support to a classmate in need, she is dependable, compassionate, and always willing to help. I'm very happy to present this award to Megan Tuma. Finally, this student exemplifies integrity, empathy, and respect in all he does. He leads with kindness, stands up for what's right, and consistently makes choices that reflect honesty and maturity. His quiet strength and strong moral compass have earned the admiration of both peers and teachers alike. I'm very happy to present this award to Noah Larkleese. Thank you, and I'd like to introduce Dr. John.
I get to present an award on behalf of our ASB directors, both Mrs. Hildebrand and Mrs. Nahara. So on their behalf, I'd like to present this year's ASB 3 Years of Service Award to Justin Huo. Congratulations again, Justin. In addition to that, I have the privilege of presenting 2 awards that come from our local Kiwanis chapter in Diamond Bar. Handing us the award this year and every year that I've been here has been Ray McMullen. If you don't know Ray McMullen, he is an absolute legend in our school district. These 2 students will be recognized for 2 different things. First, for outstanding school service, please join me in congratulating Prisha Bashis. next Kiwanis Award is our student being recognized for the next Kiwanis Award is being recognized for her excellence in school leadership. Please join me in congratulating Grace Zoe. The final award that we will be recognizing this year is our Cougar of the Year. The Cougar of the Year is a special distinction for a very special student. To be clear, we have almost 500 students in this class, and I believe, as do all the teachers and staff members in this room, that every one of these 500 people are very special to all of us. The Cougar of the Year has really exemplified the best of everyone in this room. We're so proud of this person. And the Cougar of the Year is a special award because it's an award that will be remembered forever. In fact, just a year or two ago, I met somebody at one of my son's baseball games in the middle of nowhere who found out that I worked at Chaparral Middle School, and she too told me that she went to Chaparral Middle School. This person is my age, just a long time ago. She proceeded to tell me that she was the Cougar of the Year back in the year that she was the Cougar of the Year. It's a very special award, and you will carry this memory forever. This person was not just a standout in the classroom, they were a standout beyond the classroom. And they contributed to our community in ways that will be, again, remembered forever. I think, and this is probably going to give it away, but I think that this person is also deserving of an Oscar and a Grammy for her work as Maui. So this year's Cougar of the Year, congratulations goes to Nerati Penekanti. You get to tell somebody in about 40 years, you're the Cougar of the Year. Maybe not 40, maybe 30 years. Everyone in this room, I'd like to thank you for being a part of today. It's a special day, again, for all of our 8th graders, and it really does mark the start of the last few days of our time together at Chaparral. We're excited to be able to send you off to the high school. So today, for the students that earned a medal, I want to congratulate you again, and I want to encourage you all to wear that promotion. Don't lose it, we don't have any more. But please take it home for safekeeping and wear it again on the day of promotion when you cross the stage. It is an honor and distinction that you have earned. Everyone, as we wind down, I have 2 goals for you. Number 1, please make sure, students, that you enjoy your last few days at Chaparral. You'll never get them back. These are the last few days that we can enjoy together, so let's make the most of it. And number 2, for everybody, parents, students, and faculty, finish strong. We want to finish our year strong, and we want to be the best of the best, because that's what Chaparral is all about, and that's what Chaparral deserves. If you are a student in here with your teachers, sitting in the bleachers or over on the side, you're going to head back to your 6th period class. That's where you're going to gather your belongings. For the students that received awards, you're going to also do the same. However, your parents are probably here, and so if you would like to take a picture, this would be a great time. Again, I want to thank everyone for your enthusiasm and support today. Have a wonderful day.